ready, you know?
Okay, I think. All right, all right. Okay. All right. I think I'm live. What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Simone Raider. Back at it again. It's been a while, but I thought I'd come tonight. Just kicking it with my boy, the real Raider Way. He's here live with me, and we're about to do some Q&A. Say what's up, Mike.
What's up, Raider Nation? What's going on?
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kicking it. You know, it was just late night. Thought I'd do a quick Q&A, do something, make my time wise. I mean, yeah, do something with my time. Shout out to Pookie and Knight who did a cool collab that I checked out earlier too. Ironically, that they did a video and I was planning to do one soon. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna just get into the questions right now, because they're already flooding in. All right, you ready for this, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just
For
hit
sure.
me with the questions.
All right, all right. First question comes out to Man Wheezy. He asked two questions. He says, do you want to sign Crabtree, and who do you want to pick up with that fourth pick? I'll let you start off with that, bro, since I've answered the fourth pick one a lot. But would you bring in Crabtree?
On that Crabtree topic, I mean, I heard he came in today, and to me, it's like, I don't know, I'm like 50-50 on him, you know? Like, I'm not all the way, like, I wouldn't be happy, like, excited, like, if we got him. I mean, it's just, he would be like, a number two? He wouldn't be like that number one guy that we need, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I'd be cool with signing him, though, I mean, for number two. And then for that number four pick, I want Cooper for sure. I mean,
yeah.
him and Carr together, that sounds like a duo right there.
It does, bro. I agree with you with the Cooper pick, bro. I wouldn't mind getting Cooper. That's my number one receiver I would get, and I know a lot of people was entertaining Kevin White, but I also hear a lot of news about everybody, you know, who might trade back or trade up to get that Leonard Williams spot, which I wouldn't mind either. But but with Crabtree, he was one of the receivers I didn't mind having, but I'm 50-50 with him as well. I know he has. It's just his attitude problem.
Yeah.
So if he could clean that up and play solid with us, I'm down for it. Even though he didn't want to be a Raider when we were drafting, but I believe he's probably like the only wide receiver out there I see that could be solid for our squad. So I wouldn't mind signing Crabtree.
Yep.
Probably for cheap though. All right, man, Weezy. Another question from Dodger _330. First Raider memory. Okay. First Raider memory. Okay. So do you have any memories, bro? Like your first Raider memory, like of like encountering the Raider Nation.
My first Raider memory. I mean, I've been a Raider fan my whole life. You know, since I'm 16, but I've been a Raider fan my whole life. And my brother-in-law, he's a big-time Raiders fan, and I always used to watch football when I was a little kid. You know. And the Raiders were the first team I saw on TV, and I fell in love with them. And ever since that day, I've been a Raiders fan. So that's all I can remember, you know. I mean, even though we've been having losing seasons, I've been ride or die with the Raider Nation since then.
Man, that's what's up, bro. I feel you. My thing was the same way as well. I'm kind of a young fan, not too young, but I encountered the Raiders like 03, and I didn't even know the Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders weren't the first team that I watched. If you guys watched any of my old videos, my first time watching them was after watching the Broncos, and I thought the Broncos were good. And I watched the next week. I don't know which week it was, but I seen those jerseys, the black and silver jerseys, and I was like, damn, that team looked badass. So I was like, hey, I want to be a part of that team, and I just started looking up into history about it. And ever since 03, I've been a fan. I haven't seen a winning season yet. But you know, I still rep the silver and black.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's gonna come one day. So I believe it. I believe I believe our winning seasons are coming up soon. So hey, everybody stay faithful, man. Andrew Frary. Okay, I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, he has Mac on the line or well, I think he means to like ask is like, would you would you have Mac on the line, or would you let him play on the line? Michael.
What was that? I didn't.
Oh yeah, would you mind putting Mac, like letting Khalil Mack play on the line as a defensive end instead of outside linebacker?
I mean, didn't he play some of that like in college? If I was mistaken.
Yeah, I think he did. He did play on the line for a little bit, but mostly outside linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, we got what? We got what's the name of our coordinator now? Defensive coordinator?
Ken Norton Jr.
Ken Norton Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, it would work. I think he can do either or, you know.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Coordinator, or whatever fits best for him.
Yeah, I agree. Like Andrew, man, I would love to have Khalil Mack on the line. He could play defensive end, and you could put Malcolm Smith on the outside linebacker, or you could probably put Miles Burst on outside because that's his original position. But yeah, when I play Madden, like Khalil Mack, he's like a 90 or something on Madden as an outside linebacker, but when you put him on defensive end, he's like a 96 or something. I don't. So I was like, hey, I think he could play outside line. I mean, he could play DN like how Marcel Reese could play tight end, but they haven't even used him at that. But yeah, I don't mind putting him on the line. He'll be great on the line.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Dang, all these questions. Damn, I don't know. I wonder if I'm going live. Okay, my bad, bro. Let me just check my thing real quick. All right, Raider Nation, I'm sorry for this. I just want to make sure everybody's watching, or my thing's at least up. And my thing is up. So, okay, let's continue. All right. Where am I going? Dang. All right, we'll try to answer as everybody's question. Get to everybody's question. All right. Daniel Ochoa. Do you think Derek Carr is the future?
No doubt.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I mean, if you're a Raider fan, you should know that answer. I have a good feeling about that. But yeah, just let them know your insights, bro.
No doubt he's the future.
Yeah, I feel you with that. Derek Carr, yeah, he's a big time pickup and a franchise quarterback. I believe so. That's baby A-Rod right there, and we got a steal in the second round last year. So
yep, I think he's the future. I don't like all that talk about us bringing in Mariota.
Oh, for us, you heard that?
Makes no sense to me.
Oh, I don't see that at all. For us, you heard that, bro? Well, you read it online or something, or? Hello?
Hey, you there?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but you can hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You said you read up on that, or you heard about that? The Mariota talks?
Yeah, about the Mariota, and then of course, the nation's like split right now on that too. There's a lot of fans that want to bring in Mariota, and then half are like down for Carr, you know. And I'm right there for Carr. I mean, look at what he did with us last year with practically like no weapons.
I feel you. Yeah.
No running game.
See, yeah, well, my insights on that, if that's really a talk out there, with Mariota, there's no way. I don't think there's any way that we'll pick a Mariota. We'll probably use him as leverage to trade back or something, but I don't think we'll pick a Mariota. We already got a quarterback in Derek Carr, and he's solid enough already. So, yeah, I doubt we'll get Mariota. But Derek Carr as the future, yes, you better believe he's the future. And Christian Ponder, that's a solid backup to Derek Carr. All right. Let's get it going still. King DV or King Daniel or something like that. Do you think Derek Carr needs a running game? I'll answer this first. Derek Carr, yeah, I believe Derek Carr could use a running game. It'll help out a lot. Last year, the first 10, 11 games, we went 0-10 or something until Latavius Murray showed up on the scene and gave that big running game for Derek Carr, and we won a couple of games. We won 3 games ever since we've seen Latavius Murray break out. So I believe having a running game is big, especially for a young quarterback like Derek Carr. Yeah, your insights on that, bro?
Hello?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, man.
Oh, could you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
My bad, bro. But yeah, the question was, do you think Derek Carr needs a running game?
Oh yeah. I mean, we didn't have nothing last year. I mean, I'm hoping for Murray to have a big year this year.
Yeah. And Murray did show up last year too. Like when he came
Yeah.
in, they started finding their rhythm offensively.
Yeah, for the middle of the season, end of the season.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I hope that answers your question, bro. Uh, all right. Let me see who we got next. Shark underscore tank 14. He says, "Do you think our free agency signs went good? Our free agency signings went good."
I mean, to me, we signed some solid players, you know, but like before free agency, I never really heard of them, to be honest, you know.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
All the big name players that we wanted, they either used us for leverage or like they didn't even consider us, you know.
Yeah.
That was a little sad to me. I mean, I'm happy with the solid players we got. I mean, they're solid now that I've done research and my homework on them. But to be honest, I've never even heard of any of them before this free agency.
Yeah, and all those big names like already agreed to sign with other teams like what, a day before or that weekend before free agency even started. And that's what
was
crazy
disappointing, man.
Yeah, and
like, too, going to Miami for all that money, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I don't think we would have ever gave them that much money. And especially because they don't have tax over there, so I was like, dang, they could have them, man. I thought we would have picked up Terrence Knighton, but it's all good.
And then where did he go and got less money?
Yeah, Knighton. Yeah, he went and got less money. I forgot where he went. What you remember where he went?
No, I know, but he went somewhere else.
He went for 1 year. Yeah, I remember. He went and signed for 1 year. 1 year, dude. Like 1 year. I was like, damn, we would have gave you some good money, not Ndamukong Suh money, but like good money.
He wanted us to overpay, and he's not even all that, you
know. Yeah, but we got Dan Williams. But I know, I mean, everybody should know my insights on it. I've done a couple of videos on it, but free agency, yeah, it was good. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best. It's not what we all expected. Obviously, I would have thought we would have got some big names out there or something like that. But the way it all went down, like the day before and that weekend before, it just went crazy. And I was just wondering where the Raiders were at. And but we did get some good names, some names that has chip on their shoulder. So yeah, one of my favorite signings probably is like between Curtis Lofton and Roy Helu, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other great players out there. Oh, even Rodney Hudson. I believe he'll be a great pickup.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that was a good pickup. So
Newski wanted all the money that he wanted, and he wasn't even doing really good, you know.
Yeah, so I was like, if he doesn't want to stay here, or if he doesn't want to take the money that Reggie's offering, then deuces.
Yep. We got a top 3 center in the league now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we sure do. All right. Okay, my bad. I was just reading like a whole group of these. All right. LaRose Co 24. He has 2 questions, but let me just read it. What would be your best scenario to stay with the number 4 pick or trade back and get more draft picks? What would be your best scenario? Basically, what would you do? Like, what would be the number 1 thing you do at that number 4? Would you like stay and pick up somebody, or would you trade back? And like, who would you pick up?
I believe in that. What is it? Whatever is there, what's best on the table. You know, like if Williams is there, I mean, personally, me, I want Cooper. You know, you already know that.
Yeah.
But if Williams is there, get the best man available. And if they're not there, if Williams or Cooper isn't there, then I'd trade back.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same with you on that one too. If Williams drops down, then that'll be a great pickup. We could pick him up, and if not, if they're going, like if we find a good trade partner to trade back, then I wouldn't mind trading back and getting another receiver, probably like Devontae Parker or even like
Yep.
the real.
And a lot of teams are going to want to trade up to that 4th spot. I mean,
obviously.
A lot of people are trying to get. I heard the Niners were trying to get Cooper, and then Mariota's up there.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. I heard it. I know a lot of people's been saying. I heard like Knight in them too. The main thing between this whole thing is Mariota and seeing if he falls at number 2, and if he doesn't, I know a couple of teams will want to trade up, probably like the Eagles or probably the Browns too for that quarterback. So for me, I would love to get Leonard Williams as well. It's like Williams and Cooper, man. Whoever falls on the line. But
whoever's the best man available.
Yeah. Like last year we didn't even think about Khalil Mack because we didn't even think he'll be there. And I think that's how the whole scenario is going right now with Leonard Williams. You'll never know if he's going to be there. But I know they want to go defensively and then try to get a number 1 receiver as well. But we'll see how it all plays out. He also asked, out of all the free agent signings, who do you think will be who will make the biggest impact?
Bro, you're cutting out.
My bad. Out of all the free agents, could you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Out of all the free agent signings, bro, who do you think will make the biggest impact?
I'm thinking the center, man. To be honest,
Rodney Hudson.
Run game, in my opinion, is going to help Latavius Murray. I mean, just a couple other solid pieces on that line, and then with Hudson at center.
Yeah, bro.
We're almost good for a solid line, for the running game.
Yeah, and that's a good what you call it. That's a good player too. I wouldn't mind picking him as well.
Or Lofton.
Yeah, or Lofton. Yeah, I like Lofton. I believe he'll be a big impact. That's what I've said. But I like a lot of these picks. I like them, but not all of them. We have to wait till the season to see how they do. Like Trent Richardson, because I know he has a big chip on his shoulder, but you never know what you get with him. But yeah, I picked Curtis Lofton for that pick because
I know.
He's a solid middle linebacker.
Hating on Richardson though.
Yeah, huh?
On that Richardson signing, and what do you think on that?
Richardson, I like the pickup. It wasn't expensive, it's a what you call low risk, high reward kind of deal.
Exactly.
So
that's what I've been trying to say.
So if he doesn't pan out, then it doesn't matter. We have a Latavius Murray or Roy Halou over there, and we could probably let him go next year. So yeah, it's a good deal. And if he breaks out, then that'll be great. If we could get that old Trent Richardson back, but we'll have to see about that too. All right, the Garcia fan bam. Do you like the idea of pairing up Crabtree and Cooper? It's kind of like the same questions, but your quick insights on that.
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying. Crabtree would be that solid number 2, and of course Cooper is the number 1.
Yeah.
But that'd be good. That'd be a good duo.
Yeah, I believe it would be a good duo too, because Crabtree is still pretty solid. I know he has some injury problems, and his attitude as well. But if he can clean up his act and all of that, I believe he could play and be a solid wide receiver. He's better than what we have right now, I think so. Other than probably like Streeter and Jones, but I don't know. But I wouldn't mind having them as a 1-2 punch. Yeah. Christian H 530. If we sign Crabtree, will we go defense in a draft, whether it's Leo, Fowler, or any other pass rushers? Okay. If we sign Crabtree, do you think we'll go for defense with our number 4 pick?
I still don't. I mean, to me, it still goes back to that best man available.
Yeah, you're right. And I believe Cooper is he's up there after after Leonard Williams, and he's the number 1 receiver, and that's what we really need. But yeah, I don't know, but the only person I think will grab defensively if he's still there would probably be Leonard Williams. But other than that, if we still sign Crabtree, we also bring in Cooper probably, unless Leo is available. So yeah, I am Bam 06. If our run game plays well, do you think our same receivers can have bigger numbers and stats? Hello? Oh, my
God. I'm here.
Okay, I thought I broke away again, but yeah.
So what was the question again?
If our run game was better this year, you think will succeed with the same receivers that we had last year.
Yeah, I mean that goes hand in hand. I mean, if you have a good run game, the passing game should be just as good, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. They'll be better than they were last year. I mean, last year wasn't even that good, but I don't know if they'll be like up there or like a real solid receiving core. Uh, but yeah, they would probably be better if we did have a running game. We did better later in the season at
Yeah,
home when we won those 3 games. So yeah, you can say that they'll probably be better, but I don't know if they'll have like
not
not
dramatic, you know.
not that dramatic. Raiders underscore center. Raiders underscore center 408. Who is your sleeper pick in the NFL draft?
I don't really know, to be honest, on that one. What do you think?
Sleeper. Um. Yeah, I haven't even got into sleepers. Oh, I think a sleeper. Damn, I probably got like a whole group of names, like top names. Probably a sleeper in the draft for us, at least picking up in like the 3rd round or somewhere around there, would probably be AJ Cann. I've seen some of his work. He's a guard or something. He's on offensive line, but he's a big beast on the line, and he's not a big name, but I believe if we could pick him up, he'll be a sleeper pick like we did Gabe Jackson last year. I know my last mock draft, I had him in the 7th round. I don't know. I think I was up late, and I was just looking for someone that would probably be in the late round. I just put him in my mock draft. Everybody's like, I don't think he's ever gonna go past the 3rd round or anything. But yeah, probably him. I can't think of too much right now, but yeah, good question. I hope we answered the question, man. I'm sorry. Uh, Raider underscore Santi 831. He says, "Hey, what's up, man? Love your videos, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support, man. My question is, who do you think will have a breakout year? Oh, so who do you think will have a breakout year this season, bro?
I'm hoping on that Murray, man, Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
I really
That's the
want
main
him to have a
thing.
breakout season this year.
Yeah, Murray
I
would
can
be a
see
big
his
key.
potential.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If he can pick it up and pick up where he left off last year, then that would be great. But uh, if I had to pick someone else, I would have to go Derek Carr. You know, if we can get the right pieces for him, I believe he'll break out next season and be at least the #1 quarterback in that draft that we had. I believe he was the #1 quarterback. A lot of people
Oh,
talk about
hell
Teddy
yeah.
Bridgewater.
They did him
Yeah,
dirty on that last year.
yeah. Everybody talk about Teddy Bridgewater, which I don't get, but I think he's gonna stand out next year, and I hope that he can put up a lot of wins with a lot of talent that we can probably have in this draft. But yeah, I would go Derek Carr. But with your point with Latavius Murray, that's a great pick as well. We'll need both of those guys to step up next year.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, they need to step up next year. They did great, but we could do better. Ramirez dot underscore. Who do you think will have a breakout? Oh shoot, that's the same. Okay, that's the same question as Raider underscore Santi. So if you just heard what we were just saying, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, shout out to Ramirez for asking me a question since I didn't get to answer it directly to you. But okay. Okay, now we're starting to see a lot of questions kind of like the same from the earlier ones. But underscore Elias Lopez. If Leonard Williams is available at #4, do we get him, Cooper or White? We both said it. Well, I've said like if Leonard Williams is there, then I have a feeling we'll pick him up because Jack Del Rio is a defensive mind coach. And
Yep.
but if he's not there, I believe Cooper all the way or trade back. You never know. And yeah, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, but I know you've already said most of.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so yeah, we what you call it? That's our thoughts on that. Michael dot Bears Knack. Michael dot Bears Knack. He said record prediction. Record prediction. Okay, that's kind of. I know. Woo. Dang, I don't. Oh man.
Hey, I don't even really want to do. I mean,
Ah
I don't
man.
know if you remember Byron doing his record
Yeah,
for
bro.
last year.
Man. Last year too, man. I did one and I went, woo! I went too high, man. Last year I was like saying like probably 6, 7, or even 9, or like I was. Oh my gosh! But this year, man, I'm not even gonna go up there, but I'll say 5 or 6, 5 or 6 wins. That's it. I don't want to go too much. That'll
Don't
probably
want
be
to put
the.
the bar too high.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll put it low, so if we exceed it, then that'll be great. But if
Yep.
yeah, so I'll go 5. I just have a feeling I don't think we're gonna go with another 3 win season. So I'll go 5 or 6
Yeah,
wins.
I go. Wait, I mean, I'm hoping for 6 at least.
Yeah, hoping for 6. So if we could do better than 6, man, then we did way better than last year. So yeah, we better get more than 4 though, and 3 because that's all
They'll
we've
prove
been
us
getting.
wrong, though. They'll prove us wrong, and they'll win.
Hopefully, yeah,
But
that's what I
that
hope
ain't
for,
the
and for
race.
them to prove us wrong. But we built we've built a great franchise for the future with Derek Carr, Khalil Mack, Gabe Jackson, Theo Moore. You know, everybody. It's just we'll see what we got in this next draft, and we'll see how we do next year. All right, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse 294 underscore. Do you think trading down to someone like the Browns for both their first is good, so we can get 2 receivers like DGB or Dorsett, or DGB and a linebacker or a lineman? So basically saying if we trade back with the Browns and get two first round picks, would you think that would be a good idea? And then do you think we pick up 2 receivers, or do you think we pick up, or who else do you think we pick up? Basically.
I mean, that would be solid, but like, I would like, well, for me, I would want to pick up Cooper right now, man. I mean, I want to
I
win
feel
now.
you, yeah, because Cooper, yeah, that's like you already know he's number one.
He's solid for
Yeah,
right now.
he's
He's
already
NFL
a
ready,
number one, and yeah, and all these other guys you don't know not.
I mean, they'll to trade back and get 2 number 1s, but
or two good players, which I wouldn't mind either. Like trading back, if we can do that and get 2 picks in the first round and pick up some solid players, probably get someone like how Odell Beckham was last year. If we could get a receiver like that for this year, not like the top, yeah, that'd be great, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
I wouldn't mind. That would be a good thing if we do get 2 good solid players off of those picks. All right, iRaider Nation. Would you take an edge rusher or a receiver at number 4? Okay, that's the same thing. I know we harped on that, but I know the real Raider way, he would take Cooper. I would take Cooper unless Williams is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just, underscore B Ba Jr. Man, high rollers. I call him high rollers because I don't know how to say his name. But he's one of my brothers. Yeah, one of the Usos. Do you think Michael Crabtree would be a good addition, risk, distraction if we end up signing him? That's another question that we did answer,
like
bro.
You gotta clean up that mess. That locker room
Yeah.
mess.
So we both agree that we wouldn't mind having him on the squad. It's just if his attitude, if he cleans up his act and he respects the silver and black and puts some solid numbers with us. So yeah, we were like 50-50 on it, but leaning more to like we would sign him. I mean, who else is out there? Soup. Oh, sup, bro? 117123456. Damn, that's a lot of numbers, dude. But he said, "Who's your favorite quarterback out of the whole franchise's history?" That's a big question. I'll let you answer that first.
Damn. Well, I mean, I'm only 16, so I've done my history. I know my history.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
But I mean, I would go with Kenny the Snake Stabler.
Oh, Ken Stabler, man.
I mean,
he was nice in his days, man.
The game is being that badass,
That's a good pick. That's a good pick too. For me, I didn't get to watch a lot of them back in the days. There was a lot of great quarterbacks like George Blanda, Ken Stabler, like you said, Jim Plunkett. But out of the quarterbacks that I've watched at least, or like watched most of, I would go with Rich Gannon. Because that's probably the most recent one I've known succeeded with the Raiders. But yeah, I'll go Rich Gannon because of his he had like an underdog story. So Yeah, Rich Gannon. Derek Carr is
Yeah.
starting to be that favorite quarterback. We'll see how this future goes, but so
He's
far,
gonna be that number one for me.
yeah,
So.
he looks like he could be that number one, but we'll just have to wait on that. But yeah, I'll go Rich Gannon with that.
I can tell you my worst right now. Jamarcus Russell.
Every Raider fan. It has to be every Raider fan. If that's not your worst, then I don't
Something's
know.
wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong with you, man. All right, Raider Nation, 1999. Who do you think Amari Cooper is a better fit for? Derek Carr over? Wait, hold up. I think I read that whole. Do you think Amari Cooper is a better fit for Derek Carr over Kevin White? We both answered, and yeah. I'll go quickly on that as well. Amari Cooper, he's shown a lot of things, and his whole college career, he's been solid, and he's been number one for about 3 years straight, and he's done it consistently and being one of those big time receivers for Alabama. And Kevin White, he's done his thing as well, but I know he's just come up, but he has a high ceiling as well. But I just go with Cooper because that's the most safest pick, and I believe
more NFL ready right now.
Yeah, more NFL ready, and I know Kevin White's up there too. But I know we both pick Amari Cooper. But if you have anything you want to put into that as well, you could say, bro.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree with you. I mean, Kevin White, I feel like he's got that higher ceiling too.
Yeah.
But right now, for us, I mean, I'm sure all of us want to win right now. And
yeah.
Cooper's he's the most NFL ready one. He's ready to go out there and ball out.
I feel you, bro. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Damn, I lost track of where I was at. Okay. Lil Trezo _808. That's probably Hawaii. Hey, what's up, brother man? Do you think our defense will be better than last year? Yes.
No doubt.
Yes, I believe it will. With the pickups we do have, I'm not gonna be too happy, but they're not as old and like they were last year. I was so hyped up because we had a lot of names last year, like Lamar Willie, Justin Tuck, Terrell Brown. But I think
we didn't have the coaching staff though.
Yeah, I don't think we had the coaching staff as well. But definitely we have to be better than last year. Last year it was cool, and Khalil Mack, a guy like Khalil Mack, who has some experience under his belt now. I believe he'll come out next year and be a beast. And yeah, we have to be better than we were last year.
Oh yeah, Jack Del Rio will get that defense.
Yeah, Jack Del Rio will get that defense up. So especially we got Ken Norton Jr. as well. So yeah, that's a solid pickup. All right. What's up, bro? 1171-23456 asked another question again. Who's your go-to receiver from the 2014 roster? Who's your go-to receiver?
2014 roster?
Yeah.
I mean, Streeter, man. He was balling out.
Yeah, Streeter. Oh, yeah, Streeter. I mean, other than his injury, but yeah, he is a go-to receiver. If I had to pick other than him, I would go with I'll go with James Jones. He did a pretty good job last year. He wasn't number one like material.
Yeah.
So he did pretty solid. He helped us out last year, but
he was decent. I just remember that
he was decent.
I got pissed off when he fumbled the ball about like 3
Yeah, okay, that bro, that pissed me off for like
that was in the beginning of the season too.
That was like a couple of weeks. I think that was the Houston game, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. But James Jones, I think he can excel and be a better player if we had a lot of help at the receiving core, because I know he'll probably be a solid 2 or 3.
Because that's what he was with Green Bay. So
yeah, that's what he did with Green Bay. All right. Me _Lamo _Mark. How long until the Raiders are playoff contenders? So I'll give you that one. That's kind of a hard one too.
I give it I mean, we already got a solid foundation.
Yeah, we do have a foundation. Yeah.
And then I mean, if we have another draft like we had this year, I mean, with solid picks all across the board, I give it. I mean, I'm hoping a good 3-4 years.
3-4 years. Yeah. And I think I'll go around that. I'll be around there too. Like I'll say 2 years.
Hopefully sooner. Yeah.
2 years. probably like after this season, we'll see what we have with the foundation that we have built. Yeah, and we still do have to wait for that draft and see who we pick up. If we have a great draft like we did last year, then we're going in the right direction. Probably 1 or 2 years to be a contender again. And you look at Peyton Manning, he's going to be retiring soon. Who knows what's going to happen with Phillip Rivers? I hear it talks about even the Chargers moving up and trading Phillip Rivers because I don't think he's not trying to stay there. I don't think so. And then the Chiefs. Alex Smith. So, and we have a guy like Derek Carr who looks like he's young and he could stay there for a long time.
Yep.
And man, I cannot wait to see what our future looks like, man. And we're gonna have to go to one of these Super Bowls too. So, yeah.
Hey, that's what they were talking about today in the press game. All the videos.
I haven't. Yeah, I need.
Man.
Oh man, Lamar Woodley talking about Super Bowls last year, man. So I was like, man, he got me all happy. But that's what we're all playing for, Super Bowl.
I want to win enough
games. Yeah, I just want to win now. I want to win now.
Yep.
My boy Knight of the Shield.
Hey.
It's my brother. What's up, Knight? I see your video, man. Great. Y'all did great. Bro, I didn't mean to do a video right after you, bro, but it was ironic. Hey, but all Raider minds think alike, so yeah. He says, he said, "What's up, my brother? Give me your thoughts. Biggest strength on defense and biggest weakness on defense." And
that defensive mind, not of the Shield, huh?
Yeah, you have to go.
I know that's his side of the ball.
Yeah.
Of course, our biggest strength on defense is Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
And then the weakest on our defense is the corners. We need better corners.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that too. Our linebacking core looks more solid than it has already with this free agency. So that's the big strength. With linebackers, especially with the guy like Jack Del Rio and Ken Norton Jr., they both play linebackers, so they know what to expect at that position. And we have Lofton, Smith, Khalil Mack, C.O. Moore, Miles Burris. Yeah, we're looking pretty deep if they can all stay healthy. And obviously the weakness,
corner.
Yeah, it has to be the corners to me. Because we have a lot of young corners. They haven't proven themselves yet, but they show potential, like TJ Carey, DJ Hayden. They need to show potential.
I'm hoping for him to have a ball out here.
Yeah, I feel you. Like DJ Hayden or TJ Carey, and even a guy like Keith McGill, who's slowly coming on too. We'll have to see how they do, and they just need to show us they can ball out and be those top corners that we hope for the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that answers your question, brother. But yeah, Cheese at 70. Do you think the Raiders need to try to find more DBs, or do you trust the secondary we have? Again, that's kind of like what we just talked about. I think they probably do need more DBs. Hopefully, we could draft some or draft one good one just to add to the DBs the young DBs that we do have. And the secondary, like the safety position, I know C Wood's going to be holding down his own. It's just who's going to be playing on right next to him, with whether it's Jonathan Dowling or and who do we pick up? I forgot his name. I haven't done this. The guy from the Eagles that we picked up.
Nate Allen.
Nate Allen, yeah. We'll see. We'll have to see how Nate Allen does, and probably Jonathan Dowling and Dockery, I believe. That's another guy we picked up. But yeah, we could use more help. I don't trust them yet because they haven't shown me yet. They showed me potential, but I don't trust them to be out there alone. But yeah. Jesse294_. If William is there at number 4, should we take him? Okay, that's another question. We answered that question. Yes, I would take Williams if he's there at number 4. If not, I would take Cooper. And yeah, that's the same thing we've answered. But I hope I answered your question, and thanks for asking me a question. Okay. AOG, your best experience / memory as a Raider fan?
Oh shit.
I no, that's yeah, I like that. Um, oh yeah, go ahead, bro. If you got yours in mind.
Oh, mine. I mean, last year was my first year going to Oakland, and
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
actually met up with the Night of the Shield out there at the Battle of the Bay, and I had tickets for the Black Hole, and man, that shit was rocking.
Damn,
I'll never forget that day. The Niner
man.
fans were walking with their tails between their legs. It was the
Damn.
fucking day to
If
remember, man.
oh man, that would probably be my memory too. But
Odak Co was rocking, man.
huh?
Odak Co was rocking that day. I
Oh, I bet. Yeah, hell yeah,
mean,
man. I would if I went there. It could have been better because meet up with Byron that day, and we supposed to chill and watch it. But I actually slept through half of it because I came home from work that Sunday morning. But when I woke up, but like I watched the whole second half, and I was like, damn, I was excited about it and happy about it. My memory, like as a Raider fan, or like my favorite game that I watched as a Raider fan was probably the game after Al Davis passed away. Or what you call it, the Houston game. That was a emotional game, man. When we watched it, I watched it and I thought we were gonna lose when Matt Sharp was coming back, and that miracle at the end. It was just
Davis was on the field, man.
yeah, it was perfect, bro. It was like perfect, a perfect game for like coming after that death. But yeah, so that was probably one of my favorite moments and memories, at least watching the Raiders or any game.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I feel
I
you.
cried after that game, to be honest, man, a little bit.
Yeah, I had something in my eye that game. Like I don't know, like I was trying to wipe it off or something.
That was tears, man.
Oh man, yeah, those like.
Come on now.
But yeah, all right, we got Tyson Isabel. One, if Tennessee takes Cooper, if Tennessee takes Cooper, then whose engine has down? It says if Tennessee takes Cooper, whose engine has been rumored to really like him and wants to surround Manberger with talent? What receiver would you take other than Kevin White? Just harder. Oh, okay. I had a slow moment there trying to read that. But if Cooper is taken by Tennessee because rumor says that they like Cooper and would like to pair him up with Mettenberger. If they take Cooper, who's your favorite receiver other than Kevin White? Like, who would you pick up other than Kevin White?
I don't really know. I haven't really done all the homework on that. I do that like a couple weeks before the draft.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, I feel you, bro. But yeah, I've done a little bit of homework on it because I have a channel, so I have to keep up with this.
You're Samoan Raider right here, the reporter.
Oh man, just trying, man. I ain't the smartest person out there, but I DGB I'll probably go DGB. I haven't even known Devontae Parker that much, but I like DGB as a big time receiver. That tall receiver that played for Missouri. I wouldn't mind picking him up only because of his length, or even Jalen Strong. But yeah, Raiders Strong. Who do we take with the number 4 pick? Again, we take Amari Cooper from Alabama or Leonard Williams if available. Thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the question. Swaggy R909. What's up, bro? My question is, if you had an opportunity to hang out with any Raider player that's on the roster now for a whole day, who would it be and why? All right.
That's a good question right there.
That's a nice question. It's different. I like it, Swaggy. Yep. Man, there's 2 different players I wouldn't want to hang out with. If I was to choose 2, can I choose 2? Yeah, I could choose. I would choose, first of all, obviously Derek Carr, man. for me and my religion, you know, I'm a big Christian. I'm a big fan of Derek Carr. I've talked to some of his family members, and they're pretty cool. So I would love to hang out with Derek Carr, number one, and Michael Rivera, so I could kick it with his sister. No, I'm just joking. Hey, I hope my fiance don't even watch this. So I'm straight. She, hey,
your girl better not be watching this right now, man.
Hey, but Michael Rivera, hey, he said he hooked me up with some tickets, bro. So I hope he does keep his word. And yeah, we could probably kick it with his family. How about you, bro?
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Who would you hang out with, bro?
Yeah, at first I would go Carr too. I mean, just that's our new quarterback right there. I mean,
Yep.
I'm all for Carr right now. So I'm a Christian too. So I mean, I'd be able to talk God with them and stuff, you know. And then number two, can I go two too? I mean,
oh yeah, you can. This is the infamous Raider way, man. The Raider way.
I mean, I would go C.O. Moore for number two, you know.
Yeah, C.O. Moore.
He's always so turned, man. I mean, it seems like he's always happy. He's always doing funny shit. I mean, I don't know if you follow him. If anybody follows him on his IG, I mean, always posting up funny videos, man.
He is.
So I mean, I would like to chill with him. Funny guy right there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hold on, all right. I'm gonna try to answer the rest of these questions for the Raider Nation and my followers. Yeah, I'm gonna take down the post, you know, because I know it is getting late, and I've answered a lot of questions so far. So, all right, I'm gonna have one of these soon, another time. But yeah, it's pretty fun, so I'm enjoying it. I know you're enjoying it too, huh, bro? Cause
yeah,
he's about to have a channel someday, and I know everybody gonna be following him. So so yeah, I'm gonna try to get to these questions, but thank you guys for the questions. Just want to say thank you. I love all my followers and subscribers.
Love the nation, man.
You always gotta love the nation. All right. Yoani _559. How long do you think it's gonna be before we win the division and win a Super Bowl? Will Derek Carr and Del Real be the ones leading us there? Kind of like the same question earlier, but he does add a little bit, and he says, "Do you think Derek Carr and Del Real will be the ones leading us to the ship?"
I do, man. I do.
Yeah, and I know my boy right here, Real Raider Way. He said 3 years, right? He said about 3 years. Yeah, so he says 3 years, and I say 2 years. But I would have to agree. Yeah, Derek Carr, obviously, if he could pick it up, he looks like he'll be the franchise QB for the future. And Del Rio, I believe he has that mindset that we do need, and we haven't had it in a long time since John Gruden. So yeah, I believe they'll be the ones leading us there, and I hope it comes soon. Yeah. Daniel Rackin. If Mariota is available at number 4, do we trade down? Hopefully we get Wyatt Cooper, possibly a defensive end. Okay. We answered that too, Daniel. But if Mariota is available at number 4, that opens up everything. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that would like to all the teams. Yeah, a lot of teams out there that would like to trade up and get Mariota. And if the deal is good, man, go with the deal, and I wouldn't mind it. But I would want to take Cooper or Williams, obviously, like I've said a lot of times already. But if they do end up trading back, then I hope it's worth it, and I hope it's some good pick. It'll work out better in the long run. Yeah, and I hope it works out better in the long run. So yeah, anything you want to say on that too, bro?
No, just it worked out better in the long run if we could trade back, but I mean, you already know we both want Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper, man. Cooper and Carr, man. That's that AC/DC right there, man.
Hell yeah. I can see him out there on Black Sundays already.
Yeah, that's that AC/DC, man, connection right there. All right. Bro, sup, bro? 117123456, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. You asked me a couple of questions, and you got a lot of numbers, and I feel pretty cool just saying your name, man. It's like I'm encoding something. But he asked one more question. This will be our last question for tonight. So thank you guys, and I'll get back to you guys after we answer this question. What was the greatest 2000 season memory, season moment? Obviously, I know you talked about the Niners,
Yeah.
that game as well. But if I was to go with another game, it would have to be the first game we won against the Chiefs. That was like the greatest moment. Thursday night. Everybody's watching. I don't know if we were gonna win or not in that night, but I went back and I seen that we won, and it just felt like a Super Bowl. Like it felt like a Super Bowl win, man. We had a lot of reporters. It was blowing up on Instagram. All my friends and families, my cousins that aren't even Raider fans, they was shouting out the Raiders, and they loved Derek Carr. You can't hate Derek Carr and what he does, man. And to see him lead us to victory for the first time, that was great. And that was my favorite season moment, other than the Niner game. But how about you, bro? Unless you want to go with the same thing, or if you had anything else other than the Niner game.
I mean, I was doing with that Chiefs thing. So I mean, there wasn't really a lot of good memories from 2014 besides those. And,
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, that Chiefs game, that was like a movie, man. Watching it at home.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pouring rain. I saw my boy Dylan in the Black Hole.
Oh yeah.
I saw him on TV. He was out there. It was dope, man. I mean, that game and the Niner game for sure. Those are the highlights.
I mean, the Bills game too, but it wasn't as big as the first two games.
I mean, that was cool, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't as
big as the other two.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we had some great moments. We didn't have a lot of wins, but we did have a lot of solid memories and stuff to look for in the future with all these young players. But I mean, that'll be first of all, I just want to say thank you to my boy at the Real Raider Way. Go follow him if you haven't already. He's the #1 Instagram Raider page out there. So you must be living in the cave if you don't know who he is. But yeah, anything you want to say before we head out of here, bro?
Nah, just shout out to the Raider Nation, man, and stay loyal, stay faithful. I mean, we ain't going nowhere. The haters, you know.
Yeah.
And shout out to all my followers on IG too. Thanks for following me. I mean, I wouldn't be able to be what I am without no followers, you know.
Yeah. All million of you guys. But yeah, I mean, thanks to him, man, for joining me tonight. I know I hit him up last minute, but this was pretty fun. I mean, I hope we could do it another time. You know, another late night Q&A. You know, I like doing these like randomly, but shout out to everybody who asked the question and put your insights on there. Without you guys, there wouldn't even be a video. But much love to the Raider Nation out there, and stay strong and keep repping your Raider Nation, whether in LA and Oakland. Man, we one nation. Everybody's a family. And this just your boy Samo Raider, and look out for this season, man. We're gonna do big things on this channel, and I can't wait.
Shout out to all them other vloggers out there,
and all the other vloggers out there, other videos,
man.
Yup, you have all of them out there. Raiders_95.
My boy, Mr. Raider Kid.
Mr. Raider Kid, yep, he's out there as well. You know, Black Civil Way, Raider Nation News.
My boy, Raider John.
Raider John. Man, we have a Oakland Raider out there. Oakland football out there. Damn, who else is out? Autumn Win 96.
Yeah, he just came out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to name all of you guys, man, because you guys are
Original Raider 97.
Original Raider 97. With pistol 2-1 to the motherfucking third. Man, I don't want to forget anybody, man. Night of the Shield, Pookie Alzado with the new YouTube page. Go follow his page or subscribe to his Pookie Alzado. Shout out to
the nation, man.
To the nation, man. Everybody out there. Much love to you guys, but this is your boy, Samo Raider, and we is out.